back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got another thrilling episode in my highly requested ongoing video series, Top Upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Movies and TV Series Releases, Studio Insider Information, Big 4K Movie Announcements, Reveals, Collectors Film Chat, episode number 81. Now in today's exciting episode, I've got over 50 announcements, reveals, and advance reviews. The studios reached out and sent me all of these exciting upcoming 4K and Blu-ray TV series reviews to dive into, test, and review for all of you. I'll be sharing all of my in-depth analysis and review scores in today's video, letting you know what of all of these upcoming 4Ks and Blu-rays are something you should buy and add to your collection. I'll be giving my review scores, letting you know all the sum up total quality of these, and let me tell you, there's a ton of information I've got to share in today's episode, especially on Gandhi and Stripes. I did exclusive 4K versus 4K comparisons to let you know the exact differences on these new 4K transfers in comparison to the previous 4K releases, to let you know if these are worth double dipping on. I've got a ton of information to share in today's thrilling episode. Now, starting off with my exclusive behind the scenes sneak peek studio insider information segment, we're going to be getting Logans Run, the cult classic sci-fi action adventure film from 1976. It got a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfer and HDR10 master, and it's being worked on and planned for a future 4K release for its 50th anniversary. As long as the work all gets finished up on time, they said they're planning for a 50th anniversary release, which is a big exciting news. This is one of those sci-fi films that I always really enjoy watching. It's back when they did a ton of practical effects, and it really just sucked you into the story more than I really think a lot of just like CGI. I really like the practical effects era. This is what I've been waiting for a long time and is a big exciting reveal. Now for another exclusive announcement and reveal, we're going to be getting Commando from 1985. This Arnold Schwarzenegger epic action adventure movie. It has got some massive explosions, and I've always loved the film. It is one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger films I've watched dozens of times. Now my studio contacts exclusively shared with me that for its 40th anniversary, they went back and did a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative. It is going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and I did personally request a new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now as of the time of me making this video, I was not able to confirm that they're actually going to do that or not, but I did request it. During my conversations, I said this film deserves a new Dolby Atmos audio mix, and they have been listening. As if you've noticed with Lilo&Stitch, that was one that I requested over a year ago. If you've been following my studio insider reveals, I exclusively revealed a year ago that Lilo&Stitch was coming out and that I talked with them about doing a Dolby Atmos for it, and they listened and did it. And that is one of those stunning Dolby Atmos releases. If you have not checked out my advanced review, it's available right now. I just released it a few days ago before releasing this video. My Disney contacts reached out to me and sent me that a full 2.5 weeks early for me to do an exclusive early review for all of you. And that video is available right now, and you are not going to want to miss out on that one. If you have not checked out that review, that is one of those you have got to experience. Now, I always get a lot of questions about what's the best way to support this channel so I can always continue creating these massive episodes that all of you enjoy watching. Well, it's always extremely important to click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links for any of your movies or TV series that you want to buy and add to your collection. Those links down there are the only way I'm supported here on this channel. The studios don't pay a dime, and YouTube only pays about 40 bucks every time I release one of these videos. That's not even enough to buy my kids burgers each week. So the only way I can always pay to keep the lights on and pay the bills, it's directly through your support when you click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links down there below. Also, when you join my Collectors VIP Club or give a super thanks or donation, all of those are ways you can financially support these videos here on this channel so that I can continue to do this full time every single week with all of you here on this channel. I love pouring my heart and soul into these videos, and the only thing I ever ask is that all of you financially support this by clicking and buying for all of your movies and TV series directly through those links. Don't go buying them from any other online retailer. That does not support this channel or these videos. And it is truly important. And that's why I always share, if you enjoy these videos and you look forward to watching them every week and they help you out, always make sure to go down and click and buy directly through all of those Amazon sale links right down there below. Now get into the next segment of this video series. That's the top upcoming releases of the following week. Starting off here on April 29th, we are finally getting Dirty Harry, the great 1971 Clint Eastwood action thriller movie. It's one of those that's not too intense. It is one of those that I've always enjoyed, and it's one of Clint Eastwood's best films. Well, the studio shared with me that they did a brand new 8K scan and restoration of the original 35mm camera negative, and it is a native 4K with HDR10 master and a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, I exclusively revealed that new Dolby Atmos mix almost a year ago when I did it in my Studio Insider, letting all of you know that these next Clint Eastwood films were all coming out with new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mixes. This is one of those things I've been waiting a long time to experience. I've been talking with every single one of my studio contacts, stressing new Dolby Atmos audio mixes on every single 4K release. And some of the studios are actually listening and adding those to their 4K releases, and I am thrilled because that means they're truly listening when I stress that with all of them, and it's great to see that. Now it's also going to have the restored original DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix, so you get two different audio options, but that new immersive Dolby Atmos is what I'm looking forward to. Now it is coming out in two different flavors, a limited edition steelbook that has very limited stock remaining before it sells out. If you have not ordered that yet, make sure to go down and order your copy immediately because there is not many copies remaining before that completely sells out. Now there will also be a standard 4K case, which is just a 4K disc in the 4K case. That limited edition steelbook's where it's at for me. Mine was sent early to me, but it had some issues. It's all in a box together with all of the Clint Eastwood, and it's actually been delayed. It's been stuck in a hub, so it wasn't here by the time I was putting this video out for me to show you, but that is the one that I am excited for, is the limited edition steelbook. Though, here's your warning: if you want that limited edition steelbook, do not wait. Go down and order it immediately through that Amazon sale link down there below before it sells out, because once these sell out, these always go for massive money on the aftermarket. People sell these limited edition steelbooks for $100, $130. These are always big reseller market on the aftermarket with the scalpers, so I'm warning you so you don't get stuck with those ridiculous scalper prices. And this is one of those Clint Eastwood films that if you haven't experienced it yet, it's a really good action thriller that you'll sit there the entire time just engrossed, and it's not too intense or too violent. It's really one of those that I really thought was well done. Now we're also going to be getting another Clint Eastwood Western classic, the Outlaw Josie Wales from 1976, and this amazing Western action movie has gotten a new 8K scan and restoration of the original 35mm camera negative. It is going to be a native 4K with HDR10 master and a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. As I was sharing with Dirty Harry, they are listening. It'll also include that restored original DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. So again, getting both options, the new audio mix or the original restored. Now, same thing, this is coming out in two different flavors: your limited edition steelbook that is very limited stock remaining before it sells out, and your standard 4K case. So depending on which one you want, you do get two different options on this. I put the links for both down there below, but here's your warning on this one. Same thing, if you're wanting that limited edition steelbook, make sure to go down and order it immediately, because these always sell out, and then the steelbooks always become extremely expensive on the aftermarket, and there is very low stock remaining for those limited edition steelbooks. Now, two big Clint Eastwood recommendations that I previously reviewed is Two Mules for Sister Sarah from 1970. This got an amazing review score of a 9.3 on 4K. This is one of those highly entertaining Clint Eastwood Western films, and this is the only way you should ever experience this film is on 4K. This got a review score of that 9.3. This is a must-buy 4K release. I'll put the Amazon sale link for this down below if you have not added this one to your collection. Now, I also reviewed High Plains Drifter from 1973, and High Plains Drifter got a review score of a 9.5, another recommended must-buy 4K release. If you haven't added either of these amazing Clint Eastwood Western films to your collection yet, these 4K releases are awesome. I'll put the links for both of them down below. These are something you should add to your collection if you love Clint Eastwood films. They go along with all of his great film catalog. Now we're also going to be getting Pale Rider from 1985, another classic Clint Eastwood Western film. Now this also got a new 8K scan and restoration of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfer and HDR10 master, and that brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, and the restored original DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix, coming in two different flavors. Same thing, limited edition steelbook is running very low on stock. That is your warning though, it is going to sell out. If you have not ordered that limited edition SteelBook, go down and do it immediately through that Amazon sale link below. Now also it's coming in a standard 4K case. The limited edition SteelBook, I loved all of those limited edition SteelBook artworks they did for these films, and they're gonna look awesome on my shelves once they arrive because I really love the artwork on all of those limited edition SteelBook artworks. Now I also got some information from the studio on the rough average bit rates for the 3 Clint Eastwood films. It's supposed to be around 80 megabits per second for all 3 of the films, and that's amazing news to hear as well. That means they're all going to have very high rough average bit rates, which is great news. Now, if you haven't ordered any of those Clint Eastwood limited edition SteelBooks yet, make sure to go down and order them immediately so you don't miss out on them and then have to pay those ridiculous scalper prices. Now, we're also going to be getting TIMECOP from 1994. Now, this Van Damme sci-fi time travel action film is one of those that's slick. I always thought the intro was so awesome how it mixed time travel together, mixing how all of the story plays out and then connects. I am a sucker for time travel movies, and this is one of the best time travel movies next to like Back to the Future. Back to the Future is obviously the best of all time, but then you have TIMECOP. TIMECOP was really slick how it tied everything together, and Van Damme, it's one of my personal favorite Van Damme action films of all time as well. Now they did a brand new native 4K transfer of the original 35mm camera negative. It's going to have Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading and master, as well as a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, all in a collector's limited slipcover edition set. So if you're like me and you collect all those limited edition slipcovers, they're only available in the first pressings. Once they sell out of that, the limited edition slipcover is gone. So if you're like me and you collect those, make sure to go down and order this immediately so you get that limited edition slipcover before it goes out of print. Now we're also getting GANDHI from 1982. Now this epic historical drama is one of those that you sit there and get so sucked into the story of how he starts off. He's just basically an attorney, and then basically his life and all the things he changes and other people's lives he changes is just so beautiful and epic. Well, Sony did reach out to me and send this to me a full 2.5 weeks early for me to dive into, test, and review for all of you. I am happy to report that this has a brand new native 4K Dolby Vision and HDR10 Sony transfer. This is not the same 4K transfer that was released previously on 4K. That was HDR10 only. This is another brand new limited edition SteelBook only release from Sony. There is no standard slipcover case coming out whatsoever from Sony. They were very specific. It is limited edition SteelBook only. Once this sells out, they said it'll go out of print and back into the vault, and they will not be releasing this new Dolby Vision transfer ever again. And let me tell you, when I was testing them side by side, this new Dolby Vision HDR10 transfer in comparison to the previous just HDR10 transfer has a much better looking image. It is much more stable. The film grain issues that I had on the HDR10 one, where there was a lot of fluctuations in the image, the actual image would flash, and there would be issues with the film grain where you'd notice waves throughout it. There was some clumping and some slight digital noise in the film grain as well. That is all fixed, repaired, and gone on this. This new exclusive Dolby Vision transfer has none of the flickering, flashing, clumping, or blocking. None of those issues that were present on the HDR10 transfer are present on this at all. They worked on this image to present it in the best image quality that they could, fixing every single little nitpick on the previous 4K transfer to make sure that this was a worthwhile improvement and upgrade. And along with that, now that they fixed all of those issues with the flickering and flashing in the image, you can notice much more fine details throughout the entire runtime of this film, that it does have a noticeably dramatic improvement in every single area of the image over the previous HDR10 4K transfer. It is a noticeable upgrade, and the differences don't stop there. It also has a much higher rough average bitrate. On this new exclusive Dolby Vision transfer, it has a rough average bitrate of a shockingly high, healthy, and strong 92 megabits per second. It's one of those wow experiences. They did an amazing job giving it plenty of room to breathe on this new Dolby Vision 4K transfer. In comparison to the previous HDR10 4K transfer, that only had a rough average bitrate of 58 megabits per second. That gives a 34 megabits per second advantage to this new Dolby Vision exclusive transfer that's only ever going to be available inside this exclusive limited edition SteelBook release. So if you've gotten that previous HDR10 transfer, 34 megabits per second is your rough average bitrate advantage. How much higher? That gives you an idea of how much of an improvement just in overall image quality, depth, detail, all of the fixes that they did with all of those film grain issues that was present on that previous HDR10 transfer. This is one of those absolutely stunningly beautiful 4K transfers that in every single area of the image, this was a very nice and noticeable improvement. I noticed film grain flickering, flashing, and clumping a lot. When there's blocking, I noticed those things right away. It was so nice to have this finally, all of that repaired and fixed, to present this in the ultimate way to view, own, and experience Gandhi. And it's so nice on this also, it has an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix that is simply beautiful sounding. It is crystal clear and has amazing dynamic range. Getting to my review score for this upcoming Gandhi limited edition steelbook only release, this gets a superb 9.5, a recommended must-buy double dip. If you already own the previous HDR10 transfer, let me tell you, you'll be very happy and surprised with the upgrade in image quality that you're getting on this, let alone just that massive increase in rough average bitrate and all of the other improvements they did on the image. Sony really went back to make sure they were providing this in a worthwhile double dip, and this is a must-buy double dip. If you don't own it yet, it's a must-buy 4K release. A superb 9.5 review score. Now showing you what the limited edition steelbook looks like. It is high gloss. I love the artwork on it. And then when you get inside, it is a 4-disc set because this film is incredibly long. So it has all 4 discs on a spindle in here. You get 2 4Ks, all your bonus features. It is a massive set. So it is one of those that there was a ton of more work put into this because of how massive the set is. And this is one of those that Sony did so much additional work to provide this brand new Dolby Vision 4K transfer. That's why this is such an exciting 4K release. But here's your warning. If you're waiting for a standard 4K case, it is simply never coming. Do not miss out on this one because Sony was explicit, as they have been with hundreds of other 4K releases. Limited edition steelbook only. Once this sells out, just like with Lawrence of Arabia and Starship Troopers and dozens of others, it goes back into the vault and it will be hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. Do not miss out on this one. Make sure to go down and order it through that Amazon sale link I pinned down below. That's always extremely important if you're deciding you're adding this to your collection now. But don't miss out on this one because you'll be kicking yourself once you see the image quality improvements for this epic historical drama. You'll watch this year after year, just like with Lawrence of Arabia. It's a wonderfully beautiful film. I recommend it to every single person because it really shows how humans can change and grow and become just a beautiful person overall. The things that he went through early on in his life and then later on in his life really defined him, and really he showed that you can love no matter what. You can be kind no matter what. And I love the story. You've got to experience this must-buy 4K release, and this is the ultimate and best way to ever experience Gandhi on home video. There will never ever be anything better than this. Sony really went back and pulled out all the stops to do additional work on the image to provide this as the ultimate way to experience Gandhi for all time. Now on April 29th, we're also getting Pokemon Detective Pikachu from 2019. Now this is coming out in a new exclusive limited edition steelbook release. Now this will have the same great 4K transfer with HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now this fun mystery action adventure film is one of those that I had a blast with, and I'll tell you, this was an instant pre-order for me. This is not being sent for review. This is one of those that I liked the film a lot. I thought Ryan Reynolds as basically Pokemon was really good voice. I loved his like comedic timing, and I really thought the film was hilarious, and it had some really cool special effects in it. This is one of those that steelbook looked like fire, so I pre-ordered it immediately because I never saw a previous steelbook for this, so I didn't want to miss out on this one. So I went down and pre-ordered it immediately when I originally announced it. But this is a limited print run limited edition steelbook. So the studios have been doing a lot of these where they go back, they pick up film and basically say, hey, we're going to do a limited edition steelbook limited print run for a limited time just to bring some excitement to a film that was previously released. This is one of them I am very excited for. My copy should be arriving very soon. I am looking forward to this one because that steelbook is straight fire. Now we're also going to be getting Full Metal Jacket from 1987. This is the Stanley Kubrick war action film. Now this one I did talk about previously before and it got delayed slightly. Now it is coming out this week. week, and it is going to have that brand new limited edition SteelBook release. This was another one that was an instant pre-order for me because I missed out on the previous Full Metal Jacket limited edition SteelBook, and that one now on the aftermarket goes for around 90 bucks. So now is your warning. If you missed out on that one, you have not gotten the new Full Metal Jacket limited edition SteelBook, here's your warning. Go down and order it immediately. Now it'll have the same great native 4K transfer with HDR10 master and lossless DTS HD master audio 5.1 audio mix. The transfer on this is really good. And this is one of those that I've always really enjoyed as a Stanley Kubrick film, and I think the US limited edition SteelBook artwork is the best artwork. That is the one that I like the best, so I did pre-order this one instantly, and mine should be arriving. It's actually coming with the Pokemon SteelBook, so both of those were instant pre-orders for me. If you have not ordered this one yet, though, here's your warning. Same as the Pokemon one, and it's a very limited print run. Once these sell out, they'll go right back up to the aftermarket around 90, 100 bucks. So now's your warning. Get it right now through that Amazon sale link while it's still on sale for a limited time. Now we're also getting Stripes from 1981. Now this Ivan Reitman comedy is one of those that's very funny. Now for this 4K release, it has a brand new exclusive Sony Dolby Vision HDR10 transfer. Now they did originally a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative for both the theatrical and the extended cuts of the film. Now the theatrical cut is 106 minutes and the extended cut is 123 minutes, so it adds quite a bit in the extended cut. Now Sony did send this to me a full 2.5 weeks early for me to dive into, test, and review for all of you. And I am happy to report that this new Sony Dolby Vision transfer is not the exact same transfer that was released before. The previous transfer was HDR10 only. Sony did additional work, just like with GANDHI, that they worked on the image with the film grain and all of the actual image fluctuations that were present on the previous HDR10 transfer. But the first thing you'll notice right away when you pop in this new Dolby Vision transfer is the colors. Skin tones are much more healthy looking, lifelike colors overall with that new Dolby Vision transfer are much noticeably improved. Over the HDR10 color grading, there is quite a bit of difference. I was really surprised when I sat down and was watching them side by side. I'd watch one, put the other one in. Overall, colors are a noticeable improvement, as well as the image. All of those previous fluctuations on the previous HDR10 transfer are gone. It was one of those very stable 4K images for once, which I was surprised because there was a lot of areas in this image where it would have issues where it would get really dark and bright on the previous HDR10 transfer, where it would go really dark, then it would go bright, and you'd have a hard time seeing in the darker scenes. That's gone. It has a very nice image throughout it where those scenes that basically had black crush on the HDR10 are gone. There is no black crush whatsoever. It is brilliant whites, inky blacks, and I had no issues with that black crush like was on the previous HDR10 in a few scenes. Now Sony was very specific. It is limited edition SteelBook only. For this new 4K transfer with Dolby Vision, all of that work is only contained on this limited edition SteelBook only release. So if you wanted to get this on a standard 4K case, it is simply never coming. Now it is high gloss. I really like the artwork on this. And then when you get inside, you have your discs and additional artwork on the inside. Now, if you want to know about my limited edition SteelBook protectors that I use and that I recommend, I tested them from 10 different manufacturers and shared the best bang for your buck. What's the lowest cost but gives you the best quality in my how to protect your limited edition SteelBooks video. I actually pinned down below in the comment section below all of these limited edition SteelBooks that I personally use and recommend as a pinned comment down below. I recommend protecting your movie collection because we spend a lot of money on these to own them for many years to come. You don't want them all scratched up, dinged up, or damaged, especially with SteelBooks. When you slide them in, the artwork can get all scratched up. So I always put them in limited edition SteelBook protectors so that way for the rest of time, I have these movies to enjoy and not have to worry about them getting damaged or dinged up. So I always put those links for the SteelBook protectors in the pinned comment down below, but if you want to check out that video, it's available on this channel as well. As far as Stripes audio mix goes, it does have a Dolby Atmos audio mix with good dynamic range, and it is crystal clear sounding. Now I did dive into and test out the rough average bitrate on this exclusive new Sony Dolby Vision transfer, and I'm happy to report it has a healthy and strong 79 megabits per second versus the old HDR10 transfer had a 58 megabits per second rough average bitrate. That's a full 21 megabits per second advantage on this new Sony Dolby Vision transfer. Same thing as GANDHI, a large increase in the rough average bitrate because they work on not only the image but providing every ounce of data they can to give us as much depth and detail, and it is noticeable. You will notice that this is a healthy improvement in every single area of the image over the previous HDR10 only transfer. Now, I previously reviewed the old HDR10 transfer here on this channel and it got a review score of an 8.7. So the old HDR10 was 8.7 review score. Getting to my review score for Stripes in this limited edition SteelBook only release, this gets a review score of a stellar 9.2. That's how much of an upgrade it is over the previous release that was HDR10 only. That was 8.7, this is a 9.2. This is a recommended must-buy, must-own 4K release, and it is a recommended double dip. In comparison with bitrate and all the other advantages that you get on this new Dolby Vision 4K transfer, now here's your warning. If you are waiting for a standard 4K case, it is simply never coming. Sony is known for this. They do limited edition SteelBook only for these new Dolby Vision Sony transfers. Once this goes out of print, it'll go back into the vault and never be released again, and it'll be extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Most of the previous Sony Dolby Vision transfers that have gone out of print, they sell for on the aftermarket between about $100 to all the way up to, I've seen $165 is what people have paid for them. Right now it's on sale for the regular sale price. It is limited edition SteelBook only. If you like this film, don't miss out on this one. And it's always important, if you're going to add this to your collection now, make sure to go down and click and buy directly through that Amazon sale link I pinned below. All of the work I do on testing these, comparing the bit rates between the previous releases, and providing all this information, I can only do with your support, so always make sure to use those links down there. Let me know if you're excited for GANDHI, for Stripes. Let me know if you're going to double dip. Now that you've heard my review score, the comparisons, all of the bitrate differences, let me know if that's enough that you're excited for this now. Let me know if you're going to be upgrading and adding this one to your collection. Now, on April 29th, we're also getting Star Trek Section 31, the 2025, basically sci-fi continuing story from Star Trek Discovery's universe, just an actual movie all on its own. Now, this is being released as a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, it'll come out in a limited edition SteelBook and a standard slipcover case. Limited edition SteelBook is the one I'm going to try. I have not heard great things about the film itself, so I can't say I'm going to recommend the film because it is one of those that I did not really have a good experience with Star Trek Discovery. I was not a big fan of that Star Trek universe at all, so I'll see how this is. But we'll have to see how this one turns out. Now, we're also going to be getting Plane from 2023. Now, this great Gerard Butler action survival thriller is one of those that I had a blast watching at cinemas. Now, it's coming out in an Amazon exclusive only limited edition slipcover SteelBook set. This is Amazon exclusive only. No other retailer anywhere worldwide will be selling this. Amazon has the exclusive rights to this release. Now, it'll have a native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and an incredibly immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And this is one of those, if you just want a really fun action movie, get this one. You'll have a blast. Gerard Butler really did a lot of good action movies that I've always enjoyed. This was one of them that surprised me how much fun it really was. And this limited edition slipcover SteelBook that's an Amazon exclusive looks like fire. I love how it has those basically slipcovers with different artwork that go over the outside of the SteelBook itself. I really dig that, so this was another one that I'm really excited for. Though, here's your warning, this is Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook only, and these do sell out because they're limited print runs, so if you're excited for this one at all, Amazon exclusive sale link I've pinned as a comment down below. That's the only place to order this from anywhere worldwide. Now, we're also getting Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead from 1995. Now, this crime drama thriller was sent to me from the studio a full 2 weeks early for me to dive into, test, and review for all of you. I'm happy to report this got a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. It is a native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. And the 4K image is very nicely detailed. It has strong depth in that image. Colors look very good and lifelike, skin tones really come to life. Now it also has a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, and that's where one thing I did encounter was it does have fluctuations in the audio mix. It'll get loud, it'll get quiet, and it's one of those I had to have the remote the entire time going up and down and up and down and up and down. Now this is one of those that I can't really remember if it had those issues on any previous releases, but this time it does retain that if it was on there, and it is one of those the audio mix has more fluctuations and inconsistencies. Now getting to my review score for this upcoming 4K release, this gets a very good 9.0. It is still a recommended 4K release. It is one of those, if you like crime dramas, it has a massive who's who of actors in this. And I always liked Christopher Walken as the mob boss in this. I think he did a really good job. And it's one of those that it's a fun crime drama film that if you like a lot of those things with mob in them, this is one you'll enjoy watching. Now we're also going to be getting SNOWPIERCER, the complete seasons 1 through 3, for the first time ever being released in a box set for all 3 seasons, because these previously went out of print on Blu-ray and they are extremely expensive on the aftermarket to buy. Now it's being re-released in one complete box set, which I'm thankful for because I missed out on the original Blu-ray releases. I actually almost bought these the other day until the studio announced a long time ago when I announced it originally these were coming out on Blu-ray, and then I shared that with all of you, and this was an instant pre-order for me because I wasn't going to miss out on it this time, because it's a very good, basically post-apocalyptic sci-fi end of the world action mystery thriller TV series. It's got so many twists and turns in it, and it's got a massive cast of actors in it, and it ran from 2020 to 2023, and they did new 1080p HD masters for all 30 episodes, an entire runtime of 1,395 minutes, spread across 6 Blu-ray discs and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. So this is one of those, if you have not checked out this, it's basically, if you've ever seen SNOWPIERCER the movie, this is basically taking that story and expanding it and having so much added to the lore and the universe, and it's really good. If you have not experienced it yet, this is one of those I do recommend checking this series out, and this Blu-ray set has been out of print. This is one of those that I'm very glad they're finally releasing the first 3 seasons all in a box set, because all those previous first 3 seasons had sold out and they're just too darn expensive for me to buy on the aftermarket, so thankfully I did an instant pre-order of this one. Now we're also getting Wacky Races, the Hanna-Barbera classic animated comedy family TV series. Now they did brand new 4K restorations of the original camera negative, new 1080p HD masters for all 17 classic 1968 episodes, with an entire runtime of 410 minutes and a restored DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix in a 2-disc Blu-ray set. Now, if you're like me and you've been collecting all the classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons, they've all been phenomenal Blu-ray releases. This is another one that I'm very excited for because all of the previous releases have been top tier. So if you're wanting to add this one to your collection, I put the link below for you. Now, we're also going to be getting Paddington and PERU. This is the 2024 family comedy adventure movie, but it's only coming out currently in the US right now on Blu-ray. It does have a 1080p HD master, and it does have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, and the Blu-ray does look pretty darn good. I will say I did enjoy it. My kids love these films and they are really heart-touching stories. I love everything about Paddington. Every one of the films I absolutely adore. Now we're also getting Cheyenne, the complete restored original TV series. This ran for an entire 7 seasons, and Warner Archive went back and did brand new 4K scans of the original camera negative, and they did meticulous restoration work to get rid of blots, splotches, hairs, tears throughout the entire series, 107 episodes. And let me tell you, I could not be more excited when Warner Brothers reached out to me and sent this to me early for review. It comes in this massively impressive box set. Each season is individually housed with individual artwork on the disc, individual colors, and I'll show you what they look like here in a second, in a box set. The outside cardboard is actually thicker on the outside of this box set as well, which I liked. It's just slightly thicker. Talks about the show on the back here. I am happy to report that the remastered 1080p HD image is a massive improvement over the previous DVDs. I own them, I've watched them for a long time. This is one of my favorite classic Western. It's got such a heroic character, and he goes in all these different adventures and shootouts, and the stories are so good. This is one of those massively popular classic Western TV series that ran from 1955 to 1963. Now, this also has restored DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. It is very clear sounding, and I actually noticed it sounded quite a bit better than the previous DVDs. The previous DVDs I used to have to turn up quite loud. I kept turning it up and turning it up. This, I didn't have those issues at all. It was much clearer, and it lacked, a lot of the DVDs had some hisses and clicks in the audio mix. Those are all gone on this. I didn't have any of those issues where I noticed really loud hissing or clicks in the audio mix. It is a very nice improvement with what they did for the audio on this as well. Now, showing what the individual cases and artwork look like, it does talk about the series on the back with what episodes are inside each of the season cases. Now, when you get inside, you do get individual artwork which talks about all of the episodes that are on each of the discs, and it lists out what season as well. Now, as far as Cheyenne the Western TV series goes, it's one of those action-adventure Western series. If you like Have Gun Will Travel, The Virginian, Gunsmoke, Bonanza, it has a mixture of all of those things, and it's an awesome Western TV series with a massive amount of content to enjoy. And the image on all of the episodes is very detailed. I was extremely impressed with the black and white gorgeous classic image. I have never seen Cheyenne ever look this good, and to be honest with you, in comparison to all of the other hundreds and hundreds of classic TV series I've tested and reviewed, the image on this is one of the best looking black and white classic Western TV series I've ever seen on Blu-ray. And it contains all of the episodes spread across 26 Blu-ray discs, giving it plenty of room to breathe for all of those episodes, which is why the image looks so fantastic. Now, before I get to my review score, it's always important to understand that my TV series review scores are always in a category of their own. All of these massive complete TV series box sets, I always do the review scores as a separate thing from 4Ks because they are completely separate. A Blu-ray TV series for this amount of work that goes into this is a completely different beast from just a 4K movie. But getting to my review score for Cheyenne and this complete restored original Blu-ray TV series set, this gets a magnificent 9.5. It is a highly recommended, must-buy, must-own classic Western action-adventure TV series. This is the best looking black and white TV series release that I have ever seen. Warner Archive did a magnificent job. I was completely impressed and adored watching this series again, watching it from the beginning all over again because I've watched it from the beginning on DVD numerous times. I really loved it, and I felt like I was watching it all over again for the first time. The work that they've done on this and what I could see in details and clothing and background that you could never see on the previous DVD is just amazing. Highly recommended, 9.5, must buy, must own Blu-ray release. Support this release. We are not getting very many of these classic TV series released anymore, so make sure to support this release so we keep getting these, because I want all of the classic TV series released on Blu-ray like this quality. Warner Archive knows what they're doing, and they did a fantastic job. You will be amazed at the quality of this. You'll sit there and just have a blast watching this every single night. My wife and I love classic Western TV series, and this is one of the best classic Western TV series ever released, and this entire series is such an awesome set. Now, it's always important, if you decided you're going to buy and add this to your collection, make sure to go down and use that Amazon sale link that I pinned below for you. Let me know if you love classic Western TV series like I do. I collect every single one of them, and this one is one of the best that's ever been released. Now, getting to the next part of this video series, that's the big 4K announcements that the studios just shared with me, so that way you don't miss out on them. Starting off here on May 27th, we're getting The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, that were previously released as Best Buy exclusive limited edition steelbooks that went out of print and are very expensive on the aftermarket. Warner Brothers is doing a reprint, which includes the first two films in the Lord of the Rings trilogy as standalone limited edition steelbook releases. Now, these include the same amazing 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and the incredibly immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. So if you missed out on these originally, or you missed out on the massive Lord of the Rings box set that I previously reviewed, which has these steelbooks in it, you can get the individual limited edition steelbooks right now through that exclusive Amazon pre-order link below. But I will warn you, all of these previous limited edition steelbook releases they've done for the Lord of the Rings films have all sold out and gone out of print, and they've all become extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Heck, go check it out if you want to see it. They go for hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. So here's your warning. If you were wanting to add these limited edition steelbooks that were previously Best Buy exclusive that went out of print, go down and pre-order them immediately so that way you don't miss out on them, because the original batch of these that they actually released, they actually pushed them out for a later release date. So this is the last remaining stock of what they're going to have of these limited edition steelbooks. So make sure to go down and pre-order immediately so you don't miss out on these. Now, jumping out to June 10th, we're getting Drop. This is the 2025 mystery thriller movie. Now it's coming out as a native 4K transfer with HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, I've not checked this one out yet, so I can't tell if I like it or not. Now, it's only coming in a standard 4K case. There is no steelbook plan, the studio said. It's simply standard 4K case only, and I put the direct Amazon pre-order links for this down below as well. Now we're getting another big release that the studio shared with me actually about 4 months ago, and I planned on sharing it in my Studio Insider segment, but it kind of got pushed back because of other big Studio Insider reveals I was trying to get out to all of you, and that is Air America from 1990. This is the Mel Gibson, Robert Downey Jr. really enjoyable action buddy comedy movie. Now, this is coming out in an Amazon exclusive only limited edition slipcover steelbook set. This is Amazon exclusive only. This is the only 4K release of this film coming out in the US whatsoever, and it is Amazon exclusive through that Amazon exclusive sale link down below. And there is no other retailer anywhere worldwide that will be selling this limited edition steelbook release. It is Amazon exclusive only. Now, this is coming from a 4K scan and 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative. It is going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, as well as a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 7.1 audio mix. And let me tell you, that audio mix on it is great, so I cannot wait to watch this in 4K now. This is one of those that I am really excited for because I'm a sucker for all Mel Gibson's 90s films. Robert Downey Jr. really wanted to work with Mel Gibson after he did Lethal Weapon, and this is their buddy comedy together. It's a blast. It's one of those I've always enjoyed from the 90s, but here's your warning. This is limited print run only, and it is Amazon exclusive only. These do sell out. These do become expensive on the aftermarket, so I'm warning you right now, if you like this Mel Gibson 90s action movie, make sure to go down and pre-order your copy immediately through that exclusive Amazon link below, because there is no other retailer anywhere worldwide. Amazon has the exclusive rights to this, and it is only available through that link below. I am excited for this one because I really enjoy it. Studio shared a while back that this was being planned and coming out here. I just had planned on sharing it earlier. It just kind of didn't happen. I have so many on my Studio Insider list. I actually have a running total of around 80 titles constantly the studio share with me that I replace the ones I announced, put in new ones they give me, and it's constantly ongoing. But I just don't have time every week to share all of them, but this is one of them. I'm glad to share with all of you now the official artwork, and now you can actually pre-order it below. Now we're also going to be getting Gidget, the complete remastered TV series. Now this originally ran from 1965 to 1966, and it's being released in a limited edition box set only. They are only printing 1,500 copies, and then it'll go out of print and become extremely expensive on the aftermarket. They don't do reprints of this limited edition box set. Now it'll have new 1080p HD masters for all 32 episodes and a restored LPCM 2.0 mono mix. Now this is a very enjoyable Sally Field 60s sitcom. It has some funny stories in it, and it's just really a feel-good TV series. Now it'll be a 5-disc Blu-ray set, and it'll have a 76-page hardcover book talking about the series, behind the scenes, the episodes, and this is a limited edition box set only, and there's only 1,500 copies, and that is it. So if you're excited for this one, here's your warning. 1,500 only. Make sure to go down and order your copy so that way you don't miss out on it. Now, jumping out to June 17th, we're getting Sabrina from 1954. Now, this Billy Wilder, really wonderful romantic comedy film I've always enjoyed, and I exclusively revealed that actually the remake of it with Harrison Ford is coming out and being planned for a future 4K release as well, but this one is available right now to pre-order down below. Now, as I previously announced in my Studio Insider reveal, this has gotten a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It is going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a restored lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. This is one of those the studio said they are planning to send to me 2 weeks early for me to dive into, test, and review for all of you. I love the film itself. It's one of those my wife and I always really enjoy, but we enjoy the remake even more, so I'm looking forward to having both of them. I mean, we're really getting spoiled with all of these amazing physical media releases. This is another massive release. Now we're also getting a brand new Jurassic Park trilogy and Jurassic World trilogy in separate limited edition steelbook releases, but they are not the same transfers that were released before. Universal shared with me that they did brand new 4K remasters with Dolby Vision and HDR10 and brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mixes for all 6 films for the first time ever. This is huge news. They said they went back and did meticulous remaster work on the image as well as on the audio to provide an immersive new Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, we'll also include the previous DTS-X audio mixes that were amazing as well, but they said we are all in for a massive treat with the new Dolby Atmos mix. They said that the new Dolby Atmos annihilates the amazing DTS-X audio mixes. I was thrilled when they shared that with me, as well as it's not just the audio mix. They're doing the same thing that Sony does. This is exclusive limited edition steelbook only transfers with new audio mixes. They are only available in these exclusive limited edition steelbook releases. There's 2 different of them. One for the original trilogy with all new 4K transfers and remasters for each of the films, as well as for the Jurassic World trilogy that has all new 4K remasters and transfers for all of the films with Dolby Vision. I really am excited that they went back and did this. Basically, Universal shared they've just been massive successes, so the studio wanted to go back and provide everything with the latest technology to make sure that these images with higher rough average bit rates and new work done in the image to work with the film grain and the depth and detail, providing a much higher rough average bit rate to provide every ounce of the image that they can on these new 4K remasters. They said these are going to be the ultimate way to experience these films, both audio quality and visual quality. They said they are going to be nice, noticeable upgrades over the previous 4K transfers for every one of these Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films, but here is your warning. They said these are limited print run, limited edition, steelbook only releases. They said they're only being printed in small batches. Once these sell out, they said these new transfers, that's going to go away. So I am warning you right now, if you are a massive Jurassic Park fan like I am, do not wait. Go down and pre-order them immediately, because all of these limited edition steelbook releases with new transfers, especially for Jurassic Park, it's a massive franchise. These are going to sell out before the release date and they will not be available. And they will be going for hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket, so don't miss out on these. If you've been following me here on my channel, every single time I release one of these videos, the big releases from the videos sell out within hours of me releasing these videos. The last video, 6 of the limited edition steelbooks I announced, sold out within 3 hours of me releasing the video, and then they didn't come back in stock. Only a few of them came back in stock that I'll be talking about later in this video. The rest of them are completely sold out. And that's exactly why I always warn all of you, because on the aftermarket, they're selling those sold out limited edition steelbooks that were from the last video for hundreds of dollars already. It's ridiculous how much the scalpers are selling those for. That is why I warn you, the second you watch these videos, go down and order these immediately so you don't miss out on them. The fact that they're going back and fixing all of the issues, they said especially for the original trilogy, there was issues with the film grain. I talked about it originally many years ago that the first Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park Lost World, there was issues where it had color fluctuations, as well as there was some slight black crush in some of those. I did ask about that. They said they fixed and repaired all of that. They said these new 4K remasters are stunning upgrades. They said everybody will be extremely pleased with the work for all 6 of the films that they did. And they said that Dolby Atmos mix, if you like that DTS:X for any of the 6 films, they said this new Dolby Atmos mix is going to be incredible. And they said everybody is going to be surprised how much better sounding it is even than that DTS:X. That got me all excited. That was an instant pre-order for me. I went down and pre-ordered these immediately because I was not going to miss out on these. I love the Jurassic Park films. My son is a massive Jurassic Park addict. He has every book. He's the one that kind of like convinces me to buy every iteration of Jurassic Park on home video. I keep buying every one. Heck, I've got SteelBooks of Jurassic Park. I've got them in box sets. I've got to probably own the Jurassic Park films on 4K, like 4 different versions of the same film already. This is going to be number 5. That's how much my family loves Jurassic Park. This is huge, exciting news. But your warning is, don't wait, go down and order it the second you're watching this video or you'll be kicking yourself because these are going to sell out and these new transfers you are not going to want to miss out on. And I put the Amazon sale links for both of these limited edition SteelBook sets with these new 4K transfers as a pinned comment down below for you. Let me know in the comment section below how excited you are for this massive exciting news. The fact that it's not the same disc they used before, they did tons of work to present all of these films with better image quality for all 6 films. Man, I just can't tell you how excited I am. Share your excitement with me in the comments section below. Let me know if you went down and ordered this one instantly as well. Let me know how excited you are for these new Jurassic Park transfers. Now on June 17th, we're also getting Deep Star 6, the 1989 great sci-fi action thriller movie that takes place under the ocean. It has to do with an alien story and I really liked it. It's kind of more or less not as big a budget feeling as like Alien, but really good. It's got a great practical effect feeling. Well, it's coming out with a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfer and a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, jumping out to July 1st, we're getting The Big Heat from 1953. Now, this classic noir film is getting a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, and a restored LPCM mono mix. And this is one of those classic black and white films that I really enjoy. I'm thrilled it's finally coming out on 4K. Now, jumping out to July 8th, we're finally getting Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon that I previously exclusively revealed a year ago in my Studio Insider video series. This is another one that I exclusively revealed a year ago that was coming out this year, exactly as I revealed. Now, in that exclusive reveal, I shared this is getting a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with a restored uncompressed monaural soundtrack and an alternate DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, this epic Stanley Kubrick historical drama is something that I shared with all of you a year ago was coming out. Now you can officially pre-order it through that Amazon sale link down there below, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for this. Heck, when I exclusively announced it a year ago, I must have gotten maybe about 300 messages over the last year. People asking when I'd have the official pre-orders for everyone to start pre-ordering it. Right now you can pre-order it through that Amazon sale link down there below. Now the wait is over. You know the exact date you'll be able to watch it and experience it on your home theaters. And I know that a lot of the times when I exclusively announce things in these Studio Insiders, it's hard to wait. And that's what I try to explain to all of you. A lot of the times when I share that, it does take time for the studios to finish it. Now, a massive update for all of you. The studio shared with me that Fallout is coming out on July 8th as well. And I announced this in last week's video and it sold out within an hour of my announcement. And it's been out of stock for the past 5 days. Finally, it came back in stock and I'm sharing the official limited edition SteelBook artwork with all of you. And here's your warning. This is limited edition Amazon exclusive only for the SteelBook. There is no other 4K release. It is Amazon exclusive only. Now, this is the entire season 1 from 2024. This is the post-apocalyptic epic sci-fi action adventure TV series that was a blast. Now, as I shared in last week's video, it's coming out with a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now, there is a separate Blu Ray set only, which is just the Blu Ray with the dumbed down image and none of the specs from the 4K. 4K. The 4K is where it's at, and I'm warning you right now. If you missed out on it last week, I messaged over 300 people the second it came back in stock because I was watching it every hour of every day to make sure that I could get all of you this so that way you didn't miss out on it. Right now is your warning though. This is a very limited print run and it will go out of print and become extremely expensive just like it did when it went out of print 5 days ago. This is the remaining stock. Do not wait. Go down and pre-order this the second you watch this video. You don't want to miss out on it this time because the pre-order prices on the aftermarket, they already had them up at like $180. When it sold out after my exclusive announcement and reveal, the pre-order sold out and then it was going for ridiculous prices. So here's your warning. It's right now on sale on Amazon and it is Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook only. There is no other retailer anywhere worldwide that will be selling this Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook release. It's Amazon exclusive through that exclusive link I pinned below for you. And I've got to say that Amazon exclusive limited edition SteelBook with the art cards and the artwork on the inside with the Pip-Boy, I love it. I think it's fire. I instant pre-ordered this one for myself as well. When I originally announced it, I pre-ordered mine instantly and I'm so glad I did because I think they did an amazing job with that limited edition SteelBook artwork. Man, it's fire, and I love how you get the art cards with it as well, but don't wait. Sold out once already. This is not going to last long, just like with the limited edition SteelBooks for the James Bond collection. After I announced those sold out. Those are gone. Just like with how many dozens of other limited edition SteelBooks and 4K releases I've announced that go out of print and they didn't print anymore. Don't miss out on this. I've given you your warning. I do want to share something important though. A lot of people don't realize this. I got over 750 comments, messages, emails, personal messages, DMs, whatever you want to call all the different messages on every platform I have. My inbox blew up after this sold out and Small Soldiers sold out in my last video. Well, I took an entire day of time. My wife was floored with me. She said, "Why are you wasting your time doing this?" She's like, "Nobody else is gonna do this." And every single person that had messaged me, no matter what platform it was on, I took the time to email and respond to every single one of these the second that Fallout and the second that Small Soldiers, which is coming out on July 22nd, came back in stock. Originally, they both sold out and I had over 750 messages. I took an entire day. My wife couldn't believe it. She says, "You're still sitting there emailing everybody?" And I said, "You know what? I want to do this for all of you." So I took my time an entire day of simply messaging every single one of you. And if you're one of those folks that got that message, let me tell you, it took me forever to copy and paste every single one of you to make sure you knew that Fallout and Small Soldiers had come back in stock. But that's what I wanted to share with all of you. I truly put my money where my mouth is, and I pour my heart and soul into this channel to help all of you. And that's proof right there. Who else do you know would ever spend an entire day messaging 750 people to let them know that they had come back so that way you got a chance to own it? And I did that because I wanted to make sure that all of you got to own it just like I did. Because I know it's so darn disappointing when something sells out and you don't get to order it and you don't get to own it. Because physical media is so much fun collecting, owning these, watching these, and experiencing these. So I wanted to share that little thing with all of you that I truly do. When I say I put my heart into this, I truly do. I do it for all of you, and that's why I did that. I replied to every single one of you and made sure that every single one of you knew. You go onto the comments section on my last video, I think there's like 100 comments of me replying to everybody, making sure that everybody knew that it asked about it. But I just wanted to share that with all of you. But another exciting announcement, Small Soldiers did come back in after selling out after an hour after my initial announcement. It is back in stock right now through that Amazon exclusive link down there below. And this is a new exclusive limited edition SteelBook release for the 1998 amazing Joe Dante action comedy movie that I adore. Basically, I always thought that Small Soldiers and Toy Story were two different elements of the universe. Small Soldiers is more the action adventure element, more of a live action Toy Story element. And I love the film. Joe Dante did an amazing job with it. Well, they did a brand new 4K remaster of the original camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master in this exclusive, gorgeous, limited edition SteelBook. As I shared before, I love that artwork. I think it's straight fire. I love how it shows each of the chips and basically the action figures' heads on the inside of the SteelBook. The outside of the SteelBook artwork, I couldn't have wanted anything better. I love the color scheme of them like facing off against each other. One of those amazing limited edition SteelBooks, but here's your warning. This is not going to last long after I release this video again. This is the last of the remaining stock. All of the other retailers are completely sold out. Amazon exclusively has the last remaining stock through that Amazon exclusive sale link below. Go down and pre-order your copy instantaneously the second you watch this video, along with all of those other ones, because they sold out after my last announcement. They are not going to last long after I release this video again today. Now, talking about the audio, it's going to have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix and a possible new Dolby Atmos audio mix. I did ask my studio contacts about that, and they said it is something they're considering for the 4K release, is to have a new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. I stressed with them, please make it happen. Make sure on the physical release it has a new Dolby Atmos, because I would be thrilled. Because for this film, there are so many elements that the immersion of basically, you know, the explosions and the action figures going overhead. And there were so many things like when they're climbing through the trees, the action figures, man, it could be extremely immersive. But regardless, all of the other specs, I am so thrilled and excited for this one. But as I warned previously, there is very limited copies remaining of this. If you want a chance to own this film and experience it on 4K, go down and pre-order it through that Amazon exclusive sale link below. That is the remaining stock, and they are the only retailer that has any remaining. And let me know in the comment section below if my message to you letting you know this had come back in stock really helped you out. Let me know if it really made your day that I took the time to make sure you knew it was back in stock so you got a chance to own it. I always really pour my heart into this. So that's why I always say share your excitement with me in the comment section below. Now we're also going to be getting You Can Count on Me from 2000. Now this got a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, all supervised and approved by the original director Kenneth Lonergan. Now it's also going to have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, and it's a heart-touching family drama film. It is one of those that's a very beautiful story. It sucks you in, and it's all about the drama and interaction between a brother and sister as they're older, and things that kind of like tie the family together or break the family apart, and it's a very enjoyable film. Now we're also going to be getting Carnal Knowledge from 1971. Now this got a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative native 4K transfer and Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and an LPCM mono audio mix. Now I have never seen this film. I don't really have much to tell you about it because I don't know really much about it, and I've never seen it. It's one of those really rare films that I've never experienced. Now we're also getting a release that I'm very excited for, and that's the Netflix streaming exclusive Solo Leveling Season 1. Now this Netflix sci-fi action adventure anime TV series is coming out in a brand new limited edition box set. It'll have a big behind the scenes book, art cards, stickers, in a big outside hard case limited edition set, and it'll be a 4-disc Blu-ray set, and it'll have an English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now if you don't want the big limited edition box set, there is a standard Blu-ray set which just has the 12 episodes from the first season on Blu-ray disc in a single Blu-ray set. And I'll put the Amazon links down below for the big limited edition box set. And for the standard Blu-ray set, this is one of those that has stunning animation. And I gotta say, the sci-fi, basically video game style story, it's highly entertaining, and Netflix again, releasing more of their exclusive streaming content onto physical media. This is one I highly recommend. The story is a blast, and the animation is stunningly beautiful. Let me know if you're excited about the limited edition box set or the standard Blu-ray set. Now, jumping out to July 29th, we're getting The Blood of Fu Manchu from 1968 and The Castle of Fu Manchu from 1969. Now these action adventure crime films always kind of felt like in line with me, kind of with the villains of the early James Bond films. I really felt like these fell into the early James Bond film era, like with Goldfinger style villains. Now these are coming out in limited edition 4K releases that got exclusive new 4K restorations of the original camera negative for the uncut and uncensored versions of the films for the first time ever. Now they're going to have native 4K transfers with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters, and restored DTS HD Master Audio 1.0 audio mix for both films. Now these are both coming out in separate limited edition sets. They'll have exclusive bonus features, behind the scenes, and a bunch of extra content. This is one of those that I am excited for because I really liked both of these films and they fell right in line. I mean, Christopher Lee's the villain in it, and it really fell in line with that style of filmmaking of early James Bond, Sean Connery era. If you like early James Bond, Sean Connery era, these films are going to be right up your alley. They are very similar styled 60s films. Though here's your warning, this studio's releases do sell out and they become expensive on the aftermarket. So I put the Amazon exclusive sale links down below for you. If you're wanting to add these to your collection, don't wait. Make sure to go down and order them. And if you like James Bond from the 60s, you'll enjoy these and have a blast. Same style of over-the-top villain with kind of a mystery action adventure story. These are something that I'm very excited they're releasing, and the artwork on them is very eye-engaging. I love the colors and style of them. Now getting to the fan favorite, beloved part of this video series, that's the big 4K news and updates segment. Starting off here with Sinners from 2025. This is the 1930s slick, stylized action thriller movie. This is coming out in a new limited edition steelbook release here in the next few months, and the pre-orders are available right now. Now the studio shared it'll have a native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. Now there's a standard slipcover version, but I gotta say that limited edition steelbook artwork is straight fire. I really dig it. I am excited for this one. I like original films like this that just kind of take you out into a new universe. You really get sucked into the characters, and I will warn you, there's actually 2 hidden scenes at the end of the movie. There's 2 hidden scenes in the credits, so make sure to stick around in the credits if you're seeing it in cinemas. Otherwise, if you get it on home video and you're wanting to pre-order it right now, the pre-orders are available right now, but here's your warning. That limited edition steelbook will not most likely make it to release date because the film has been pretty well received, and there was a ton of people excited when I originally announced this on my Twitter, or X, which is 4K Blu-ray reviews. A lot of people pre-ordered that limited edition steelbook. So if you're wanting that limited edition steelbook, make sure to go down and pre-order your copy right away so you don't miss out on it. Let me know if you were excited for this one, if you really enjoyed the unique experience. Try not to give away any of the twists or give away too much about it in the comment section, but just let me know how excited you are and if you're going to pre-order that limited edition steelbook or the standard slipcover version down below. Now there's an amazing limited time sale going on right now exclusively on Amazon. Buy 3 4Ks, get them for $33, which is only a breakdown of $11 per 4K. It's one of the best sale prices of the year for 4Ks, and I wanted to share some of my recommendations for this sale. One of them would be The Fugitive. This got a review score of a 9.8 here on this channel when I originally reviewed it, and Singing in the Rain got a review score of a 9.4. Both of these highly recommended must-buy 4K releases that are included in this sale. Now, the sale works by when you add 3 of the titles to your cart. I will pin the exact sale link as a pinned comment down below in the comments section. It's an exclusive Amazon sale right now. When you click on that and you add 3 of the titles to your cart, it discounts them down to $11 each. It's a stunning deal for these 4K releases. Now, if any of these that I'm recommending are not available at the time, make sure to come back and check through that sale link because they go in and out of stock. They do have more stock coming in for this sale, but it is an extremely limited time sale only for the next few days, and then it ends. So don't wait. Any of these you're wanting, there's hundreds of titles through that sale link down there below and some amazing deals to be had. It's one of the best sale prices for standard 4K releases. Now another must-buy 4K release during the sale is The Terminator, which got a review score of a 9.8 here on this channel, as well as The Lost Boys that I previously reviewed, and this got a 9.6 review score. Both of them are on sale for their standard 4K releases for their lowest sale prices ever. During this limited time, buy 3, get them for $33 sale. It's a heck of a deal you don't want to miss out on. Some more must-buy 4K releases during this sale is Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood. We've been talking about a lot of Clint Eastwood films in today's video. Another must-own Clint Eastwood film, one of his best westerns of all time, is Unforgiven in this stunning 4K transfer. And Tom Cruise's Oblivion. This film is one of those slick sci-fi films that makes you think. Tom Cruise was amazing in this, and the story still engages me every time I watch it. I actually wanted them to go make another film in this universe because I thought the universe they created was so unique for a sci-fi universe. Both of these must-buy 4K releases currently during this 3 for $33 sale. Now, if any of these aren't in there, keep in mind they keep rotating out and adding in new titles. So if they're not available, come back and check through that link I posted below, but they're constantly adding in new ones. Some are selling out, but these are ones that are available as of me making this video. Highly recommended must-buy 4K releases. Another two must-buy 4K releases is the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes films with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. I really loved what he did with these, giving a grittier take on the Sherlock Holmes story. Robert Downey Jr., I loved as Sherlock Holmes. Both of these are must-buy 4K releases, and they were included in this sale right now for buy 3 for $33. Lowest sale price ever these have been on. Right now, add these to your collection. I put the links down below. Now, another must-buy release is Blazing Saddles that I previously dived into and reviewed here on this channel. That got a review score of a 9.5. Must-buy, must-own during this limited time sale for its standard 4K release. Another must-own release is Zack Snyder's 300. The standard release currently on sale, buy 3 for $33. Limited time sale only for all of these though. So I'm warning you right now, any of these that you're excited for and want to add to your collection, lowest sale prices ever for most of these during this limited time sale through that Amazon exclusive sale link below. This is an Amazon exclusive sale only. They do this once a year and it's an amazing deal. Honestly, last year I couldn't believe the amount of deals I got out of it. Go down there, find 3 titles and add them to your collection during this amazing sale. There's so many amazing deals to get during this sale. Pick from tons of these that I reviewed. There's so many to choose from, but I just wanted to give you some recommendations. If you don't have all of these in your collection, add them and you'll have a blast because these are all amazing films and amazing 4K transfers that I recommended. And once you order some of them, share in the comment section below what of the 3 for $33 deals that you got. What of all of these on sale right now that you got through that deal? Let me know what other titles you just ordered. Now, a big limited time deal for its best sale price ever is Attack on Titan, the complete sci-fi post-apocalyptic animated TV series that is fun. I've got to say the animation on it is gorgeous. Well, it came out in brand new limited edition SteelBook releases for each of the 3 seasons. So season 1, season 2, and season 3 are currently on sale for the lowest sale prices ever for a limited time for only $39. That's like half the price it was when I originally ordered them. They are the limited edition SteelBook releases for each of the seasons. These are going out of print and they put them down on the lowest sale prices there ever been. They are not doing reprints. Once these sell out, they said they're going to go out of print. So if you have not picked up Attack from Titan, this TV series, it's got some really entertaining, once you get past, like in my opinion, past like episode 5 of the first season, you'll be hooked. The animation and sci-fi story is epic. It's got some epic battles and action adventure story. And this is the only way I suggest owning them because the limited edition SteelBooks are awesome looking and they're currently on sale. Lowest sale price ever exclusively through Amazon down below. I'll put the Amazon exclusive sale links below for you. And let me tell you, these have a very good English Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. It's crystal clear sounding and has some very good dynamic range. It even has some very good LFE and bass on it. You'll be really surprised at how engaging the sci-fi story is. I highly recommend this series if you want to get into something that's just really epic that you get sucked into. This is one of those. These limited edition SteelBook sets for each of the seasons are recommended buys. Now, another great sci-fi time travel series, Doctor Who, the complete original series 1 through 4, that ran from 2005 to 2010 in its brand new upscale 1080p HD masters that they did all of the new work on the transfers. These are available in a complete Blu Ray set right now on sale for its lowest sale price ever for a limited time for only $27. It's an amazing deal for all 4 original sci-fi seasons. And these are the ones with the brand new 1080p HD upscaled masters using the latest technology. Basically, the way the show was originally created caused limitations on the original Blu-rays, and the original Blu-rays are pretty darn rough. Well, they went back and used new technology to upscale him to give him a much better 1080p HD master. There is a noticeable difference in this quality versus the old Blu-rays, and this is the best image quality this series will ever look like. And it's on sale for only 27 bucks exclusively on Amazon through that sale link I posted down below for a limited time. Best sale price ever. Don't miss out on this because this is an amazing time travel, adventure, sci-fi series. The first 4 original series I love. There's some great sci-fi storytelling with some great special effects, and it's spread across 16 Blu-ray discs in this massive Blu-ray set, and I own it already in the big box set. And it has a very good DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. This is a must-buy, must-own release. Best sale price ever right now. Don't miss out on it. Go down and order it before this sale ends. Now talking about the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition box sets that I know a lot of you are always really excited about. This is for Christopher Nolan's Inception from 2010. This epic sci-fi twisty story. I love it. And I gotta say that Leonardo DiCaprio is awesome in this role. I think he really portrayed the character well. I loved all the different elements in it. There's so many actors in this that are wonderful. Well, Warner Bros. Did a brand new Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition box set for its 15th anniversary. And I've got to say, it's high gloss. And any of you that have been collecting these, this is the latest one. And it has less than 200 copies remaining before it completely sells out and goes out of print. So if you've been collecting these and you want to add this one to your collection, do not wait. Go down and order it immediately. I put all of the sellers that have remaining stock as a pinned comment down below. There's a couple of them, and that's the remaining stock, and there is less than 200 copies remaining. These are always printed in very limited batches. They do not ever reprint these again. Now it comes in this big outside hard case. It says Inception on the side of it. It does have the 2 stickers. They peel off, no residue, and it looks perfect. Then when you get to the back, it has the artwork on one of the posters. I really love the artwork of all the different characters in the different universe. And then when you get inside, you get this very nice matte finish Inception steelbook. This is exclusive to the Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition box set only, and I really dig the artwork on this. I love how it has that like shiny metallic matte finish on it. Then you get your big packet of art cards and behind the scenes art cards, and then you get this double-sided poster. I really like the artworks on these, and I'm actually planning on starting to put up all of these artworks and posters up on my walls because I really dig all of these artworks. So I was really excited that I got this one because I love Inception as a film. Now this epic twisty sci-fi film has a beautiful native 4K transfer with HDR10 master and a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix that will kick your butt. Christopher Nolan does an amazing job. I actually think he's one of the best in the business for DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mixes. They're about as close as you can get to Dolby Atmos, reference quality Dolby Atmos on all of his films. He does an incredible job pushing the boundaries of what a 5.1 mix can do. This is another one of those that has an amazing audio mix, and the 4K release I cannot recommend enough, but get it in this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition set that is absolutely awesome looking. You will love having this one in your collection. I've been collecting all of them, but here is your warning. There is less than 200 copies remaining of this before it completely sells out and goes out of print and on the aftermarket. And these always go for $130 up to $200. I've seen some up to $300 on the aftermarket for these Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition sets that sell out. So here's your warning. Get it right now while it's at the regular sale price before it becomes $150, $200, $300. If you've been collecting these, you know these are high premium collectibles, and the ultimate way to own our favorite films are in these Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition box sets. They never reprint these. I put the Amazon exclusive sale links for all of the sellers that have remaining stock as a pinned comment down below. Let me know how excited you are for this Inception Limited Ultimate Collector set. I always love to see all of your excitement about these when I talk about them as well. Let me know how many of these you've collected as well, and if this is another one you're excited to add to your collection. Now, Chernobyl, the TV miniseries from 2019, is currently on sale for a limited time for its lowest sale price ever for only $17. This historical drama about the 1989 Chernobyl disaster, the nuclear disaster, is epic. It tells the story with so many things that were involved that I never knew. I cannot recommend this TV miniseries enough. As an adult TV series, it will keep you engaged from beginning to end. It has some heart-touching moments when you realize what was really involved and what really happened. And this 4K release has a stunning native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a great DTS HD master audio 5.1 audio mix spread across 4 discs. This is the ultimate way to own and experience this TV miniseries. It has a beginning and end. It wraps up the entire story about the 1986 nuclear disaster. It's one of those, though, that it is gut-wrenching at scenes, learning about some of the things people endured. But I've got to say, everybody needs to see what actually happened. And because I love historical, true story dramas, this is one you've got to experience on 4K. This is a must-buy, must-own 4K release. And this is the lowest sale price it's ever been on sale for right now for a limited time. Go down and order it before this limited time sale is up. And it's always important I put the exclusive Amazon sale links for every single one of these Amazon exclusive 4K releases and Amazon exclusive sales. All of them I gather together and pin them as a comment in the comment section right below this video. I've done all of the work for all of you, and I spend all this time to make sure that you don't have to go out there trying to find all of these. They're all pinned as a comment below, and it's always extremely important that you click and buy directly through all of those Amazon sale links every single week. Those links are the only way that I'm supported here on this channel. When you click and buy through those, it truly means the world to me and my family. That's how I'm able to pay the bills, and that's how I've been able to do this professionally for almost 9 years now. It's crazy to think that for almost 9 years since I started doing this originally back on Facebook in my Facebook group, that I've been doing this professionally for that long. And I provide all this content to all of you and pour my heart and soul into every one of these videos, just like keeping all of you updated this week, or actually last week when those sold out. I spent all that time to make sure to look out for all of you. That's why I watched it hour after hour, and then I sent out all those 750 messages to make sure that all of you didn't miss out on it. Because I really do this because I want to help all of you be able to enjoy the fun and joy of collecting and owning physical media. So that's why it's so dang important. Always support these videos by clicking and buying for any TV series or movies you ever want to buy, always through my Amazon sale link. And if you want to support this channel even more, join my Collectors VIP Club. When you give a couple of dollars every month through my VIP Club membership, that goes back in to help to pay the bills as well. You can always give a super thanks as well, or a donation. All of that money is how I'm able to do this, and that's what I do full time to keep providing you these massive episodes that keep you updated on all of the latest and greatest news going on in the 4K movie industry every single week. I want to say thank you so much for all of your wonderful support. I know that I shake my hands because of my nerve damage. I know sometimes I get given a hard time, but I can't help it. It's the only way I can deal and cope with the pain and the nerve damage from the pain and talking in my jaw. It's kind of a coping mechanism that doctors said. When I start stuttering and everything else, it's because the pain gets real bad. But I start shaking my hands more and more because it's the pain gets so bad. So anyhow, not mean to digress here, but I do really appreciate all of your wonderful support. As always, share your excitement in the comment section below, what from all this massive video you're excited for and what you pre-ordered through those links below. I truly hope I helped all of you and really helped you be able to secure some of these titles that have sold out. That's why I do this. As always, I truly hope all of you have an amazing day, that all of you stay blessed and have a blessed day. And I'll always have something new, early, exciting, and exclusive coming out very soon.